Sanderson Pens podcast episode 362 for Thursday, September 3rd, 2020. This is Brian.
This is Lisa.
Welcome.
Hello.
So do you remember when you were a kid and you're in school and you're learning about the Knights of the Round Table? Do you remember those,
Yes.
Sir Lancelot and what were some of the other ones?
Gawain.
Sir Gawain. Did you know there was a knight that was afraid to fight? It's hard to believe, right? Did you know that?
No.
His name was Surrender.
See, that's kind of cute. You get points for that. That's all right. All right.
All right, let's hit it.
All right, cross the joke off the list. Yay. All right, do you want to go in order or do you want to just skip around? Jump around.
Well, let's address the elephant in the room.
What's the elephant in the room?
Hobonichi.
Hobonichi. Hobonichi. Hobonichi.
This is Hobonichi week. Started on the 1st, and what we should first explain is there was a little, last week we said when you order your Hobonichi, we're going to ship it right away. Well, apparently the Hobonichi has been sitting about 3 miles from the store for the past week on customs hold. I don't know how it got to Wisconsin before it got a customs hold.
I don't know.
But
so they've just been waiting to deliver it. I don't know why. It should be here today.
Yes, we should have it. We should have it this week.
Yes. It was tracking. It had a date that said it was arriving on Friday, and then all of a sudden it just stopped and said it was with the carrier
Nothing.
out of Milwaukee, and then nothing. We called, and so anyway, it should be here today. The team at the store has all of our bubble wrap cut and all the boxes assembled and all the labels printed out and everything's ready to go.
Labels printed out?
Well, the
Like invoices. Yeah.
invoices.
So it was pretty damn impressive. I mean, it left Japan on Monday and it got to Greenville on Wednesday. I mean, it's 3 miles from here in 2 days.
Brian even offered to go get it and they said no.
They said no. So, I don't know how it would fit in our car, but I would have.
We would have made several trips.
But anyway, so that's that. But Hobonichi is here. It's Hobonichi season. Lots of new covers, Weeks Mega, cousin covers, a lot of things we didn't have last year, notebooks, and it's really been pretty crazy the last couple of days.
It has been. Since we launched it, it has been nuts. It's been fun to see what people grabbed first. Every year they come out with different covers, different colors, different designs.
Different patterns and stuff, yeah.
This year I thought there were fewer of the fabric type. One I really fell in love with last year.
Yeah, one last year, yeah.
It was too small for me, which was good. But I really fell in love with, I think it was called Search and Rescue last year.
Yes. It had the little bee on the button on it.
It was so
really
cool.
Adorable. Nice kind of a crosshatch pattern.
So we do understand that some of these are a little bit hard to really appreciate until you get it in your hand, but they do such a great job. We do have a blog post. I don't know if it's actually up yet or it will be up, kind of explaining the different types of hobos and what comes in them, the different sizes and styles. So definitely check that out if you're new to Hobonichi. If you have had one in the past, then you know how glorious they are. Yep. Do you have a favorite?
I'm waiting till they come in. And when they come in, and then after we've pulled all the orders, whatever's left...
You're going to shop?
I will shop, yes.
Okay. Now, the first year you had a Weeks.
I had a Weeks, Green Weeks, the first year.
And then last year you had a...
No, then the next year, I had a navy blue Techo.
Okay.
Cover set. I think it was like one of the last ones we had or something like that.
Okay. And then last year you got the mint cappuccino,
which I
Techo.
love.
And so that's the cover.
That's the cover, right?
With the book. And
I haven't decided. I may keep the cover because the cover is just so...
You really liked it.
It's happy. It just, you look at it and you go, oh, it's pretty.
It's springy and bright and happy. Okay.
I may keep the cover. I don't know. We'll see. And then there's always the, on January 1st, whatever's left. I mean,
Well, hopefully nothing.
if there's anything left. Like last year I think it was in December, we broke up the remaining sets, sold the Techo separately, sold the covers. So if you really wanted that cover, but you already had a Techo or what have you, and we'll probably do that again if there's anything left at the end of the year. But
not until December 31st or whatever.
Last week
or January 1st after we've done inventory.
So, but I haven't picked one out yet. I'm just going to wait and see.
Okay.
I do think I want another one this year.
Okay. Do you want the Techo size? Do you want the week size?
The week's not going to work for me.
Okay.
Because I'd like to be able to write down thoughts if I want to write down them, or the day needs to be, I like a day page.
Okay.
So, I don't think I'm going to go with the cousins, but we'll see.
Okay.
So.
I am a total planner
nerd
fanatic. Brian likes watches. I like planners. I have in my life bought way too many planners every year because I switch.
For every planner you buy, I'll buy a watch. How does that sound?
No. There you go. Thanks for joining us. We're going to go have a little chat. I like a full-size planner. I don't have many appointments. I have a lot more to-dos. And so I also deal with a lot of the bookkeeping. So I like to be able to transport, an invoice or a packing slip or a sell sheet or whatever in my planner back and forth. So the cousin is the biggest in the Hobonichi series. And I used that this year, and I liked it very much. Mm-hmm. In fact, I got one of our customers in Chicago hooked on that. He got to play with mine a little bit, and I saw he bought one. Okay. So, hey, John. I don't know if I'm going to do the cousin again. I think that's just too much extra for me. Mm. So I think I'm going to try a week's.
You're going to try
because
a week's. Okay.
I don't, I've just got to keep track of, somebody's day off, or the store's closed on Labor Day, and then a bunch of to-dos. So I might actually go down to a week's. Okay. I might do the week's mega, because I can put all sorts of
I can see
extra
using the
stuff,
mega, the extra pages
all the extra pages in the back.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see what we have in the week's mega.
Okay. So we'll have a review on some of the Hobonichi stuff once we actually get our hands on it and whatever's left. But
here's the thing. If you're thinking about it, buy it, because I promise you, we have a local customer who had emailed me privately with a couple questions. She was thinking about a cover, and in the time that she was debating, it sold.
Yeah, we get we have to buy a package, and there's a number of pieces that we get a few of a large number of
2 of this, 3 of this, 1 of this, 3 of this, whatever. We don't have a set number of all of them, and we sold a lot in the last couple days. Okay. So if you're thinking about it, buy it. Yep. It's worth it.
All right. What else? What's next? Whatever you want to. You can skip around if you want.
All right. Jotter XLs.
I love these.
I know you do.
I love these.
The Parker Jotter has been around for a long time. And they really haven't changed at all, which is a good thing. A few years ago, they came out with the XL, which is how much bigger?
8%.
8%. Who measures that?
I don't think it's 8%. It looks more like 38%.
All right. We should have one for comparison, but we no, for comparison. So the Jotter XL is fatter. Is it longer?
It's fatter. It's longer. Oh. It is really more comfortable in the hand, I think. Your standard Jotter has been around forever, 50 plus years, but now. But
it's always been very thin, and that's the one thing, especially for men, that they complain about is it's a little too thin in the hand. Mm-hmm. And so now, last year, 2 years ago, they came out with the Jotter XL, which is
4 colors: black, gray, light blue, and green.
Yep.
On the barrels.
Now they came out with the monochrome colors, and so you've got the rose pink, rose
Yeah,
gold.
that's pretty sweet with the shiny trim on it.
Yeah.
That looks really, really nice.
The black.
The black, matte, kind of a matte black with the shiny finish. I've got the
gold.
Gold with, it's a matte gold with shiny. And then the classic stainless steel Jotter. Really, really, I really like it.
They call it gray.
They call it gray?
I think so.
It's stainless steel is what it is. It's,
I don't remember.
It's your standard.
But if you like a ballpoint, and there's nothing wrong with a good ballpoint.
I've got a couple.
You know, your classic click, you know that the mechanism has been depressed or has been retracted. You know, you can tell.
Yeah, it's one-handed operation. I like it. I can't believe they sell it for what they sell it for. I mean, if you need something that you need to give to people, someone asks to borrow a pen, man, this is a really super pen.
You know, it also makes a nice gift. Right. It's what,
$3-4, something like that. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Nice solid pen. Everybody, you know, not everybody knows what to do with a fountain pen. Everybody knows what to do with
a ballpoint. Yeah.
A cap.
Yeah, I bet you the rose and this gold are going to be the top sellers.
I like the black.
The black's cool.
Black's stealthy.
But this is pretty. I mean, come on, get out. That's
I know.
crazy.
You should buy me one.
There you go. All right,
I
Jotter
have my
XL,
eyes on a couple other things.
Okay. Now what would that be?
I'm not telling.
You're not telling. Good.
I think it starts with an S. It ends with a T.
Oh.
Dupont.
All right. What's next?
All right.
Because I know that's not.
Sailor Midnight Sky.
Ooh, all right. Thank you. I'll take this one. So this is coming out very soon. I think it got pushed back. I think are we talking mid-September now? Is that the timeline?
I don't know. I can't keep track of all the new sailors.
So yeah, it's coming soon. We've been talking about it for 2 months probably, but now it's finally coming out. It's really a good-looking pen. I like
I'm a big fan of blue.
I like that it's not translucent like the other, like the earth and the fire and the ocean. It's a solid blue with rhodium trim.
Yeah, very pretty blue.
Pro Gear Slim, regular size, and of course King of Pen, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean. I almost don't feel like I almost feel like we don't even need to say anything because it's a sailor. So the nib is fantastic. 14 karat on the Pro Gear Slim, 21 karat on the Pro Gear and the King of Pen.
Yeah. All nibs, all 7 on Slim and regular, and medium and broad on King of Pen.
Great writers, solid pen, gorgeous color. I love the trim.
Nice though, doesn't it? I love how
I love the little anchor on the top.
Sits in my pocket.
Which one is that?
This is the King.
Well, aren't you glad I got you shirts with long pockets?
I know, right? Really a solid looking pen. I think when you see this pen, it's
gorgeous. I'm really in love with the color.
It's kind of a green tealish.
Not as much as like the ocean.
Yeah,
this is definitely more blue.
It's hard to say blue though, because it's more kind of almost a grayish blue, isn't it?
No, it's like a navy.
It's not quite navy. It's on the gray side of navy.
It's the midnight sky.
It's the midnight sky side of
there you go.
Navy.
It's blue. It's a dark blue. It's gorgeous. You need one.
Coming soon. We've got them. She said it. I need one.
Not you.
Moving right on to the next. Speaking of sailor, let's talk about the latest one. We don't have it yet.
But wait, there's more.
Wait,
sailor.
there's more.
They came out. They just announced the new Pirate's Life, North American exclusive.
Arr.
Oh my God. No.
You know, a pirate's favorite place to go.
So, Sailor Pirate's Life. We've only seen pictures. It's a yellow gold.
Are you kidding?
It's
like
done?
A mustard. It's like a mustard.
Yeah.
It's like the mustard on the Pro Gear Slim Mini.
But it's different.
Is it?
There was a picture with the two of them.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks, it's mustardy.
The cool thing is it comes with a little treasure coin, which is cute.
It is cute. Yeah, it's got a little sailor nib on it.
Yeah.
It says Pirate's Life.
Yeah. So that's very cool. That's really cute.
North American exclusive, comes in 1911 large and 1911 standard. Gold colored nib, 14 karat obviously in the standard and 21 on the large. All 7 nib sizes, both sizes.
Gold trim.
Gold trim, and
Yep.
it is. It should be here next week.
Yeah.
next week.
So how did that get here so fast? But we were waiting on the Midnight Sky.
No idea. No idea. And so
Pirate ship just took off.
that's the sailor update for the week. What next? What do you want to talk about next?
Let's talk about Retro 51.
Let's talk about Retro 51.
All right. So Retro 51 had their 30th anniversary pen, and they announced it at the same time to the public that they did to retailers, and that didn't go so well. So this time, they did it the way they've always done it. Retailers knew in advance. We got to place our order. We were given our allocation, and then it was released. Ours will be here this week. We have not pre-sold it yet. So if you don't have it, we are not out of stock. If you haven't gotten one yet, put your name on the back and stock list. Keep in mind that this time they made a much smaller run of pens, and we had nothing to do with that. This is what Retro decides. They decide on their poppers how many to make. There were only 951.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, so you can find it's called the Escape.
The Escape.
You can go to that page on the website, find it, and there'll be a little link there to put your email address. So that's how you sign up.
And when they come in, we will put our quantity in, and
you'll get an email.
Yep.
So, but it looks nice. It's NASA themed again, so to go along with all the planes and the spaceships and all that stuff that we just had in the last year.
Yep.
It's a nice looking retro. So we're getting in a reasonable amount, but not a ton.
Yeah.
It's always less than we asked for. So, but that'll come in and go out. That may even be today.
And I am taking one for our niece who just got a job at NASA after grad school.
Awesome.
So I'm excited about that.
That's cool.
I already told Sandy.
Okay.
So
Well,
they look cool.
Yeah, they do look cool. Yeah.
They look cool. They are just so creative.
Yep.
It's just such a joy to work with them. Homo sapiens. The Visconti Homo sapiens has been updated with color.
I'm sorry. I'm
using it?
I'm updating it with color this week.
Yeah. What are you going to change?
I want to put like a blue or turquoise ink in there because I'm looking at red all the time.
Okay.
This is my crystal dream.
I know. That's pretty cool.
It's been full for, how long have I had it? I've only inked it once.
Maybe you need to write more.
I write a lot.
All right.
So
the Homo sapiens will be coming out in 3 colors: Blizzard White, Inferno Red, and Sandstorm Tan. And they look amazing.
I think we should clarify what we mean by coming out in colors, because Visconti used to make, I don't know if they still make it, they made a plastic version of, essentially a plastic version of the Homo sapiens. It was black.
Oh no, this is colored.
This is still lava.
Yes.
It's colored lava.
Yes.
So you can see the little pits and the dark, so like the dark pits,
the high points and the low points of the physical texture.
So you see a little bit of blackish, brownish underneath. Really neat. The red, oh my God. The red's great.
Do you need a moment?
I might. It's beautiful. It really looks stunning on that pen. The underlying lava makes it really pop.
Black trim on all of them.
Yep. Okay.
Black nib.
What's the most important thing though? It's not just a black nib.
I know.
It's a 14 karat in-house made nib, and it actually has a different pattern on it.
Yes.
New pattern.
So excited that they have gotten to this point where their first in-house nib was on the Polynesia, and now they have their own 14 karat in-house nib on the Homo sapiens lava color.
Yep.
And we're super excited at how Visconti has grown and I don't want to say adapted, but just
everybody has to adapt, and they have. You listen to what the customers say and what they want, and if you can use that feedback, great. And I think the gold nib on a Visconti it's perfect. It's really good.
Is one of these in your future?
There might be.
Did we order
these? You were supposed to order them.
Did I order them?
You were supposed to order them.
I think I might have ordered an extra one.
But they're nice. They're nice. They're singles. They're not double reservoir power fillers, but they're a power filler, of course. But yeah, they look great. Great. The red is killer.
The white's
not
really
bad.
cool.
Yeah, it kind of looks, it looks like a blizzard. It does. Yeah. It really does. And the tan is nice too.
The sandstone is.
I like tan pens. I like the shoes, the Van Gogh shoes. Yep. I thought that was one of the neatest looking pens, but brown doesn't seem to sell as well as blue.
I'm still using mine like you're using yours. Still with the Visconti purple ink. Please come back.
I doubt it.
I know. So that is on the horizon. Has been ordered, and I don't recall when it's arriving.
Ballpoints
but
too, right? We're getting
yes,
ballpoints.
and ballpoints.
Man, I tell you what, ever since I saw that Homo Sapiens ballpoint a couple years ago, it's a great ballpoint. It's super cool. I'm telling you, it's a neat...
Mr. Ballpoint hater, I'm going
Come on.
to transform you yet.
It's
a great size.
It's a nice size. I really like the size and the heft. Everybody knows that the Homo Sapiens got, a little bit of weight to it. And the ballpoint is just really neat. It's not terribly expensive and whatever. So buy yourself the set, so I don't have to. Yeah. I have plenty of ballpoints now. I use a lot of ballpoints. I use mostly retros. I have a couple of old Pilot ballpoints that I use.
What else do you have?
I have a Decimo ballpoint.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. I almost sold that. I decided against it, but
you cannot borrow mine.
No,
my
fine.
DuPont. Love this.
So that's a D initial shark blue. That's a cool color.
Yeah, love it.
So
Homo sapiens lava color coming soon.
Yep.
I guess lastly, we have been working to expand our paper offerings. We've got the Clairefontaine Neo Deco notepads. We've got some of the new Leuchtturm colors on the way. Those are super pretty. Put one of those with your mint cappuccino, and that'd be really pretty. And so we also have Tomoe River pads, notepads, not loose sheets, but glue-bound notepads on the way. We had them years ago.
The A4, right?
Yes, and then
do they make them in an A5?
Yes.
That would be cool.
I think we're getting those.
A5 would be
We're getting
amazing.
4 of those plus a notebook with dot paper in an A5. Okay. So we've got 5 new SKUs coming. They should be here this week.
Yeah. So that and so here's the thing about the pads. Okay, so we had this problem when we used to carry them years ago. So the pad's a really neat thing. And people say, okay, well, why would I buy the pad and pay extra for the pad when I can get the sheets? Well, okay, yeah, it's bound in the top. But it comes with a guide sheet underneath, and it comes with a blotter pad. And so the blotter pad is the first thing in the pad. And so
couple times
we would get customers who would email us and say, okay, well, this paper is terrible. This can't be Tomoe River paper. It bleeds like nothing else. It's unbelievable. And they're writing on the blotter pad. Yeah. So yeah, it has a blotter pad. That's the first sheet. You pull that up, and then you've got your Tomoe underneath. So.
But it's just nice to have, maybe just something that you can take with you, because I would be worried about the thin Tomoe wrinkling. Yep. So we've got those on the way, and all sorts of other exciting things down the road.
All right, so I am going to give off just a few new additions to the weekly experienced pens list. We've had vanishing points for several weeks. Last week we added 9 12s, and I believe last week we also added some. And last week we added some metal falcons, some falcons. Just in the last couple of days, I've added a few more, and these are testers, E95s.
Hey,
I've got black.
You don't have mine in there, do you?
No, I don't.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Black and burgundy in several nib sizes.
I love those.
Really sweet pens. I also have, we haven't had these in a while, I do have a Pilot Justice 95.
In a medium?
In a medium, yeah. This is the one that has the adjustable nib, so you can...
That's so funky.
You can twist that down. That's pretty cool.
Definitely a bigger pen.
It is. I wish they made this pen like with the... well, I hate to say a regular nib, but it's large. It's a very comfortable size.
It's a big ass pen.
I really like it. And posted, it's not too bad. I wish they made other pens in this exact size, but they don't. And it's chased. It's got straight line chasing on it.
That's cool.
It's a cool pen. Also, a couple of significant additions here. We haven't had these in a while, and these I believe have not been inked. The vanishing point water stripe and water surface, the rod and vanishing points. We do have one of each available at a really, really nice discount. These are, like I say, like most of these, no box. The pen's going to come with a converter, no cartridge, whatever. So, but an excellent. This is near mint condition on these guys. If you like the rod, and here's your chance. Since they bumped the price up last year, these are very affordable, and maybe one of your last chances to get one that's not completely beat up. So.
And customers should read the description because not everything is coming with everything that a brand new pen would get.
They're all coming with a converter of some kind, and it'll be labeled. And sometimes it's a Con 40, sometimes it's a Con 50. If the pen originally came with a Con 70, a Justice or a Custom 74 or a Pilot 912, it comes with a Con 70. E95s can come with a Con 40 or a Con 20. So they all come with some converter, but vanishing points don't come with a cartridge cap. They don't come with and if you want that extra stuff, we have it, but we're just trying to make it simple. Here's the pen. It's like if you went to a pen show swap meet, or you went to a pen club, and you say, hey, listen, I like your vanishing point. Do you want to, can I buy that from you? Here it is. This is it. This is what you get. So we try to keep it simple. And sometimes, a lot of people don't use, on vanishing points, they don't use a converter, or they don't use a cartridge. So you got your converter, you're all ready to go. So.
I'm excited to get some of the testers out of the store, start fresh next year.
Yeah, so, and I've got, that's just an addition. So this week I've got probably, what do I have, 2 dozen pens here, and I have more. So I'm going through and I'm adding and trying to add 2, 3, 4 a day. Most of them are near mints. These aren't up yet. These are different vanishing points. I've got some other interesting things. But we're getting down to the last maybe 4 dozen pens, and so I'm excited. There's some good, and some of these are
things that have been discontinued.
Made, Metallic
this
red.
was from the metallic collection, which is great. It's really been great to be home and go through some of these and get them cleaned up. And
so that's the experienced pen list for the week, and we've been adding to them, but they've been going out as fast as we've been adding them. So like most of the 912s are gone, but I've got 3 or 4 left. Some different nibs. So that's what we got for this week.
Got to be nice to be down in the workshop and not and having some easy things to do.
Yeah. These are just and on the website you'll see pictures, but that's stock photography. It's not the actual pen. Because if I had to photograph these, it's in most cases they're perfect. If there is any imperfections, I do mention that
in the description.
So
cool.
And it's not many. So.
All right. How many have you kept?
None of these.
Yeah.
I will tease. I said we do have a Fermo, a navy blue Fermo is on the block. Probably next week. And then all the rest of the vanishing points, the limited edition vanishing points that we had talked about, will be on the website. Okay. We've already got some up, but we've got, I think we still have the pink and the orange, and we've got cross lines. We have a tropical turquoise. We have quite a few. So
cool.
Those will be coming up next week. So
time to clean out.
Yeah, well, it's I need space in the office. So.
All right. So what have you been writing with?
Pretty much just the Crystal Dream here. I'm really trying hard to use this up. I mean, and every day I'm going through and I'm going, okay, well, I got a little bit of room in that front. I'm going to try to empty some into that front reservoir, and and then I go, oh, well, look, I can't see any in the thing, but then I turn it over and I'm like, oh, there's a whole bunch there. Yeah. So,
okay.
I've been using it forever. What has it been? A month and a half, maybe now.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I've been using Homo Sapiens.
Okay. I have been loving my D-Initial Shark Blue Ballpoint. Mm-hmm. It's just such a pretty color.
You got something else there that's really interesting.
My Visconti.
Well, that's very interesting, but that's not what I'm looking at.
Which one?
Nope. There we go.
So I've been using also.
She picked the other one. Okay, so I'm not going to show that one.
A vintage or an older ST Dupont
that's nice.
that I love. that we picked up at a show years ago. Very cool.
Nice lacquer, nice
Yeah,
gold dust work
love
on
it.
Really nice.
And then what's this?
Is that the Stella?
This is the Stella.
Is it actually a Stella or not a stargazer? So for those who don't know, the Pilot Stargazer,
Stella.
which
Used to be.
is no longer, at least you can't get it in the United States. I don't know if they make it in Japan or not, but it used to be called in Japan called the Stella 90S.
Which I love. This is great in my planner because it's got a finer nib.
Okay.
I like a fine nib anyway, and Pilot has Japanese fine is thinner than a fine.
14 karat nib on this pen.
Yes, love it. This is not for sale.
And it may sound like I'm advertising here because I actually do have 4 or 5 of these that I'm going to sell in the next week, including the blue. And the blue I think is the best color.
Do you have red?
I have red. I've got red, white, black, and blue. All 4 colors. Most of them are Stargazer marked. I think there's one that's marked Stella, but. Excuse me while I take this King of
I might
Pen
have to
here,
shop our
put that right in my
samples
pocket.
again. Our testers.
So yeah, the Stargazer, what a great pen. Snap cap.
Oh, I loved it.
14 karat rhodium plated nib. It's a pocket size. It's got brass barrel. It's heavy. It's not heavy, but
It's a little smaller than the Sailor Pro Gear Slim. Little thinner, a little shorter.
like
Little
Carrera
heavier.
size almost,
yeah,
but
a little heavier because it's got
a brass barrel.
Brass barrel.
Yeah.
But this is one of the things that I took out, and I'm trying to use. I'm trying to rotate more, and use some of the things that I love. This does not count.
Oh, well, I put a different ink in it though.
Yeah.
Something I haven't used before.
I'm really a little surprised and disappointed in you.
Why?
I'm amazed at your restraint.
I'm restrained?
Yes.
Of what?
You have not taken the ST Dupont
The Defy
vintage
Yeah.
with the copper trim to match your Homo sapiens.
I know. I have an extra one at the store. It says
I
hi
bought
to
an
me
extra
every
one.
morning. Yeah, I've got an extra one at the store. Yeah, I'm holding out.
Hey, did our Coals of London order arrive yet?
Which one would that be?
The one with my pen.
Your pen?
I ordered one specially for me.
I don't know. I think you ordered them. Are you talking about the Guilloche?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Did we talk about the Diamond Guilloche?
We're talking about it right now. As a matter of fact.
I don't remember.
think we did talk about it.
Well, we've got the ST Dupont Diamond Guilloche. Those colors are just gorgeous.
Line D.
The aquamarine, the sapphire, and the ruby.
I like the ruby.
Okay.
I like the ruby. It's nice.
I bumped up our order, by the way.
Did you? Okay.
I did, yeah.
Right.
And while I was adding to our initial order, because I think that they're going to do very well, I bought myself one of the medium. Of the regular.
I'm going to put this here, and then I'll take the balance of the difference in something else.
But that's the problem. You see these and you just fall in love, and our anniversary's coming up.
That's terrific. I've already got your anniversary present.
Our dating anniversary present?
Yes.
What is it?
It's in the works. Somebody got a watch.
Oh, I got a $59 watch on eBay.
You got a deal.
I did, but I think I deserve a line D
You picked
medium
it
Guilloche.
out. You could have given them $500.
So anyway, yes, when you work with pens every day, we do still fall in love with some of them.
Yeah,
so it's a problem.
All right, what else we got? Is that it?
I think that's it.
Okay.
We've had a number of people ask about the Chicago store. I am still here. The hotel is not open yet. So until the hotel opens, the store will not be open because you can't get there. We will let you know as soon as we know. We check our email every day looking for something from the hotel.
So, all right. Well, I think that's it. Thanks for joining us. Tune in next time for more talk about pens, ink, and paper.
Follow our blog for news, ink reviews, all sorts of fun videos, and who knows what else.
And check us out on social media as Anderson Pens. Like the video and subscribe to this channel.
Thanks.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.